Hello and welcome to today's class. Today we are going to be working on opening and stretching our throats. So our throat chakra is located here and it is our center of communication and our center of expressing our truth. So during our class today, again, we're going to focus on opening the throat so we can open the energetic channels and more graciously communicate our truth. So we'll start by closing the eyes and taking a moment to arrive. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and release with a sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. And then gently finding a natural, normal, steady pace of breath in and out through the nose. We'll inhale the left hand to the throat and the right hand gently on top. As we cycle through our breath, just bringing our awareness to our throats and connecting to their energy. Again, this is a center of communication, our center of expression and speaking our truth. So just making the collective intention today through class to allow our throats to open, allow our throats to stretch so that we can open up space for our truth to be communicated. We'll gently open the eyes, hands come down. We'll inhale, reaching the arms up. On the exhale, bringing the hands behind the head, clasping the fingers. We're going to press the head into the hands, looking up. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we're just going to close the arms, bringing chin to chest. Inhale, slowly opening, really pressing the head into the palms to stretch and open through the throat. On the exhale, rounding down, chin tucks into chest. Inhale, opening. Exhale, close. 2 more times. Option to close the eyes. On this last open, we're going to hold here for a few rounds of breath. So really pressing head into the fingers, looking up toward the sky, and allowing the throat to open. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly lowering down, hands come to the ground. So we'll tent the fingertips on the ground. We'll inhale, slightly looking up. On the exhale, bringing chin back to chest. On the next inhale, bringing right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin comes to chest. So just taking a few rounds of this at the pace of your own breath. Inhaling as ear meets shoulder. Exhale as chin meets chest. Again, always option to close the eyes, to bring the awareness within. And just notice the opening and stretching through the neck and how that opens and stretches the throat. One more each side. Bringing the head back through center. Inhaling here. Exhale, chin comes up, looking up toward the sky. This may be uncomfortable for many of you. Just breathing through, allowing the neck to stretch, the throat to open. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming through center. From here, we'll bring the right hand to the chest and just gently bring right ear to right shoulder. Left hand stays planted. Feeling the stretch and the opening through the side of the neck. Deep inhale here. Exhale, releasing, switching sides. Left hand comes just right below the shoulder as we open and stretch the neck very gently. Deep inhale here. And exhale, release. We'll inhale the hands behind, opening up the chest, pausing here for a round of breath. On the exhale, diving forward, hands come above the head, just getting the counter stretched, gently tucking the chin in toward the chest, stretching out through the back of the throat and the back of the neck. On the inhale, slowly coming up through center. From here, coming onto all fours. Beginning our cat-cow flow. So wrists are under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're going to go very slowly and mindfully today. So on the inhale, dropping shoulders from the ears, chin tilts up toward the sky, opening up the throat. On the exhale, rounding spine, tucking chin into chest. Inhale, slowly coming into cow pose, opening up the throat. Exhale, rounding spine, chin into chest. Taking a few more at the pace of your own breath, inviting you to close the eyes. Really bringing your awareness to your throat chakra and allowing it to open with each round of movement and each round of breath. Two more rounds here. From here, heels come together, knees apart, shifting weight back, child's pose. Bringing the forehead to the mat. Really pressing through the fingertips, spreading the fingertips. Shifting weight back, reaching and stretching through the spine. Taking a moment here to connect to your breath. Sending your breath down through the throat and activating your throat chakra energy. Maybe thinking about somewhere in your life where you have silenced your voice or held back from expressing your truth. And allowing our movement in class today to allow you to soften, allow the throat to open so that you can speak what is on your mind and heart. On the inhale, slowly coming up, coming down into Sphinx pose, dropping elbows beneath the shoulders, forearms plant into the ground. We'll inhale, reaching up. Again, looking up toward the sky, opening up the throat. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, shifting the weight back. We're going into modified child's pose. So knees are hip width distance apart, as are your feet. We're going to shift the weight back, child's pose. On the inhale, coming forward, dropping hips, dropping shoulders, looking up. On the exhale, shifting back, modified child's pose. Inhale, coming into upward facing dog, opening up throat. Exhale, rounding counter stretch. 3 more at the pace of your own breath. On your last one, forward, holding and pausing in upward facing dog. Really pressing through the wrists, through the arms, tilting chin up toward the sky, feeling the opening in your heart. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly releasing, shifting the hips back, coming and taking some circles with the hips. We'll inhale as we come forward. Exhale as we go back. Inhale forward. And then going in the other direction. So just taking some big circles. Pausing in the center. From here, we'll tuck back toes, press up into a downward dog. Maybe pedaling out the backs of the legs gently. And then pausing here in the pose. So really pressing the chest through the hands. Releasing the chin slightly toward the neck to release tension in the neck. And just feel the strength in your throat in this pose. We'll take a deep inhale through the nose. On the exhale, an audible sigh. One more deep inhale. Exhale, audible sigh. On the inhale, walking feet to meet the hands. And we'll gently bend the knees, coming up one vertebrae at a time. Hands meet at the top. Exhale, hands come to the heart. From here, we're going to bring the hands and forearms together. We'll inhale, opening up the chest, opening up the throat, slightly tilting chin toward the sky. On the exhale, bringing everything back to center. So it looks like this. Inhale to open up the arms, tilting chin toward the sky, opening up the throat. On the exhale, everything comes back to center. So taking a few rounds, really tucking the shoulder blades in and looking up toward the sky, opening the throat. On the exhale, we close. Inhale, opening up. Exhale to close. So a few more at the pace of your own breath. Again, option to close the eyes. On this last one, we're going to open up, holding here, looking up toward the sky. Again, allowing our throats to open, be seen, be heard by the world. Taking a deep breath in here. On the exhale, coming down through the center, folding forward. Pausing here in a forward fold. So gently shaking head yes. Gently shaking head no. And then shaking head yes. And then finding stillness as you allow your body to drape over itself. So the yes and the no are powerful tools and words in speaking your truth. So a deep practice on the practice of loving yourself is setting boundaries and saying yes only to those things and people that are in alignment with who you are and what you're here to do. And then having the courage to say no to anything or anyone that is lowering your vibration or that takes you out of your internal state of peace. Slightly bending the knees, inhale, coming up one vertebrae at a time, hands meet at the top. On the exhale, hands come down to the center. 3 half sun salutations, bringing awareness to the throat, speaking your truth. So with each round, we're going to say, I am, and finish the sentence. You can do this aloud or in your head. So we'll inhale, I am. As you exhale, whatever thought, exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rising. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Second round, inhale, I am. Exhale, placing a word. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rising. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Last round, I am as we inhale. Exhale, speaking your truth. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we slowly rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Pausing here. From here, again, we'll hold the hands at the heart. We'll inhale to look up toward the sky. On the exhale, gently tucking chin down to the chest. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, tucking chin down to the chest. One more time. Inhale, looking up, holding here for a round of breath. On the exhale, tucking chin into chest, pausing here, getting that stretch and opening through the back of the neck. On the inhale, lifting, we'll take the hands behind, inhaling as we open the chest. So pausing here for a few rounds of breath before diving forward. So fingers are clasped. We're opening up the chest, dropping the shoulders from the ears, and slightly tilting chin up toward the sky. Maybe think of a truth that lives inside of your heart that you have kept silent. Something about yourself, about your life, the way you view the world. And know that you are safe in speaking your truth. The more you are, the more of you and your truth that you speak, the more free you become. And the right people and places and opportunities will align with who you truly are and how you express yourself. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, diving forward, hands come above the head. Very, very gently nodding yes, nodding no, and then pausing in stillness. On the inhale, slowly bending the knees, coming up one vertebrae at a time, releasing the arms. From here, we'll inhale to rise. Exhale, slowly diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold, planting the hands. I'm going to cue the modified chaturanga, but you're welcome to do the others. So coming onto the knees, shifting the weight back. Inhale, coming forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, rounding toes, downward facing dog. From here, inhaling the right leg high. On the exhale, bringing it forward for warrior one. Back foot is a 45-degree angle, deep bend in the front knee. We'll reach forward with the right arm, forward with the left arm. Inhale to come through center. From here, dropping elbows to 45 degrees, really opening up the chest, opening up the throat, and slightly looking up. And taking a few rounds of breath here. On the inhale, taking hands, clasping hands behind. Inhale, opening up the chest. On the exhale, very gently diving forward. On the inhale, releasing arms straight down toward the ground. Fingers graze the floor as we come through center. Exhale, opening arms, warrior one. Inhale, taking fingers behind, opening up chest. Exhale, very slowly diving forward. Inhale, releasing arms up through the center. Exhale, opening up arms. Inhale, fingers come behind, chin goes up toward the sky. On the exhale, diving forward. Again, inhale, releasing fingers coming through center. Exhale, bending at the arms, warrior one. One more round. As you slowly come through center, again, opening the arms, pausing here. Taking a round of breath here. On the exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. We'll send the leg back. And whatever version of chaturanga, I'm doing modified today, so I'm dropping the knees, shifting the weight back first. Inhale, coming forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. On the inhale, lifting left leg. Exhale, bringing the foot forward, warrior one. So again, first getting our foundation, reaching forward with the right arm with the left arm, gently coming through the center, dropping the shoulders from the ears, and from here, bending at the elbows, opening up to 90 degrees, and holding here for a round of breath. So feeling the strength in the opening, the vulnerability in the opening, and the courage it takes to fully open our throats so that we can express our truth. On the inhale, taking the hands behind, opening up the chest, chin tilts toward the sky. Exhale, gracefully diving forward. On the inhale, hands graze the ground as we come up through the center. And then exhale, arms open toward the side. Inhale, clasping fingers, opening up chest, looking up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, again, arms come down through the center. Exhale, opening arms 2 more times. Inhale to open, tilting up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, arms open, 1 more round. Exhale, arms open, pausing here for 2 rounds of breath. Again, feeling the strength and the courage. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, hands come down to frame the foot, sending leg back. Flow, pause, or rest, whatever version serves you today. Pausing in child's pose. Extended child's pose, hands extend in front, forehead comes down to the mat. Just gently massage the forehead, roll the forehead back and forth just to massage through. And pause for a moment. On the inhale, slowly coming back up, tucking toes, downward facing dog. From here, stepping to the tops of our mat. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rising. Exhale, hands come to the heart. From here, inhale to rise. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold. From here, stepping back with the right leg into warrior 2. So back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Deep bend in the front knee. We inhale here. Arms come up. Taking the contrast, we're going to inhale, bringing shoulders up to the ears and hold the breath. So feeling the tightness and the tension, the contraction. This is what it feels like in our bodies when we hold on to our truth, and then release with a sigh, dropping shoulders from the ears and feeling the freedom. And pausing here. On the inhale, straightening the legs, reaching up, hands meet at the top, opening up the arms, opening up the throat. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, legs straighten, hands come together at the top. Then we open up, warrior 2. 2 more times. And the last one here, we're going to inhale, hands meet at the top. Pausing here, opening up the arms. And just taking a few rounds of breath here. Again, feeling the opening in the throat. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, warrior 2. From here, straightening the front leg, we'll reach forward, tick-tock arms for triangle pose. Really reaching fingertips toward the sky and feeling the opening through the side body. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly coming back, warrior 2. From here, shifting feet so that we're in a wide-legged stance, bringing the hands to the hips. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, slowly come down 1 vertebrae at a time. Hands come down to the floor. Releasing the neck. Again, gently nodding yes, nodding no. From here, planting the right hand, we'll inhale left arm up toward the sky, pausing here. From here, taking the hand, wrapping it around to the opposite hip or lower back, and pressing hand gently into the hip or the back, opening up through the shoulder, spinal twist. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, releasing hand back toward the ground. Taking a round breath at center, and then we'll inhale, right arm up. You can stay here, again, option. Exhale, bringing the hand to the small of your back, and then slightly opening up the shoulder as we press hand into the back. Taking 2 rounds of breath here. On the exhale, very slowly unwinding. Again, nodding your head yes. Gently bending the knees and coming up with a straight spine, back to warrior two. Inhaling here at center. On the exhale, hands come down to frame the foot, sending leg back. Again, flow, pause, or rest between the sides. Meeting in downward dog. From here, we'll step to the tops of our mats. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rising. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Again, inhale to rise. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. On the exhale, stepping back with the left leg. Deep bend in the front knee, finding warrior two. We'll do the contrast on the inhale again, bringing the shoulders up to the ears, holding the breath. Just noticing energetically how it feels in your body to hold on to and not release your truth or your energy. And then exhale, warrior two, and just noticing the difference. One more round of breath here. And then we'll begin the flow. So on the inhale, straightening leg, hands meet at the top. Opening up the arms. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straightening legs, opening up. Exhale, warrior two. 2 more times. On this last one, inhale, opening up the arms, pausing here. Taking 2 deep cleansing breaths. Exhale back into warrior two. Taking an inhale here. Then we'll straighten the front leg, tilting here, triangle pose. Really pressing up through, opening both side body. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, warrior two. From here, shifting the feet again. This time we're just going to do 5-pointed star. So toes point out this time. We're going to inhale, arms up to the sky. And then again, slightly bending the elbows. We're going to open up. Lift chin toward chest. So power stance. Tapping into and feeling the full power of who you are. Knowing that when we silence our voices and we silence our truth, the world responds. So if we are showing up inauthentically, our lives will be a reflection of that. Our lives will not be in alignment with who we are, the people that we're spending time with, the jobs that we're doing, the work that we're doing. And we won't show up as our full expression because we are out of alignment. Inhale here. On the exhale, releasing the arms, bringing them behind again, opening up the chest. Again, looking up, holding here. Deep inhale here. From here, just taking a dive. Again, arms come above the head. Deep inhale here, and then slightly bending the knees, slowly coming up one vertebrae at a time, shifting back to warrior two. Inhaling here on the exhale, hands come down to frame the foot, sending the leg back. Last opportunity for a flow, pause, or rest. And shifting the weight back, pausing in a child's pose. Just reconnecting to the energy of the throat, energy of the breath. And from here, walking yourself up, coming into a seated position. From here, doing cow face pose. So we're going to take the right leg on top of the left leg. So stretching out through the hips. You can always use pillows if needed. So however, or if it's open, that's fine. So don't worry about what it looks like. But the idea is to get one leg on top of the other. We'll inhale the right arm up, bending at the elbow, and then really pressing into the arms. So the opposite hand grabs onto the elbow, and then pressing the neck into the arms, opening up through the shoulders, through the chest, and through the throat. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly releasing, switching sides. Left leg comes on top. Inhale, left arm up high, bending at the elbow. Right arm grabs onto the elbow, and neck presses into the arms. Getting a stretch through the back and the front of the neck, the throat. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly releasing, shaking the legs out, and coming into a comfortable seat. We'll place the palms on our laps, face down in a gesture of grounding. We'll inhale the shoulders up to the ears, bringing them back down and around. And then gently close the eyes, feeling grounded in this moment. Grounded in our truth. Grounded and strong and stable in our communication. And knowing that when we are communicating from our hearts and communicating from love, there is no wrong. Our hearts are our center of intuition, of wisdom, and of our truth. And then it is our throats that communicate that truth and express our truth into the world. So we'll inhale the left hand to the throat, inhale the right hand on top very gently. We're going to take a deep inhale through the nose, and then on the exhale, sticking out the tongue with sound, we will release. So lion's breath on the inhale. Exhale, ah. 2 more times, deep inhale through the nose. Sticking out tongue, loud exhale, ah. 1 more time, deep inhale. Ah. And just lowering the hands and bringing your awareness, your energy, your focus to the throat. And silently or aloud, repeating the affirmation. I love myself and I express myself freely and openly for the world to see. 1 more time. I love myself and I express myself freely and openly for the world to see. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining, my loves. I hope you enjoyed that class. I've been inspired to kind of go through the chakras, not in any particular order, but in the next week, we'll kind of be going through the different chakra points and activating the different energy channels within. But I think, speaking truth is such a big part of the journey to self-love and living a life fully expressed. So hope you all have a beautiful weekend, and use those voices, my dears.